Welcome back. Well, we've been saying it all evening. Those winds today, yeah, they were blowing in a bit of a change. Let's show you what's cooking right now. System off of the North Pacific is what's dragging the moisture our way right now. Met up with some colder air that dropped down out of Canada. Doesn't take a real rocket scientist to figure out what those two elements combined are going to do. Now, we're not looking at a lot of snow across western Colorado, but some flurries into the mountains. Now, the real high terrain out west is going to catch a pretty heavy dose. However, our area into Pikes Peak and the foothills throughout the Springs, not so much, just a light flurry. So here's the current placement of that cold front. That leading edge is what kicked off the breezy conditions today, but behind this cold front, as it continues to move in through the region, we'll see kind of a band of snow and possibly a rain mix. Now, the skycast is showing rain in there, but with the temperatures tonight, likely not going to see any rain out of this. A few light flurries kicking up between Lyman, Burlington, and possibly throughout the Springs, but the heaviest impact in the early morning hours of Sunday and throughout Sunday are going to be winds. That is the big story. Again, those winds will continue to set in tomorrow morning, so it's going to be a breezy one to start out your Sunday. Likely going to see some snow again into the high terrain. Most of it's going to get hung up into western Colorado with the foothills here into our area, just catching possibly a ½ inch or so. Nothing to really get too excited about, and very, very light flurries into eastern Colorado. Those winds are going to be heaviest right about 3 tomorrow afternoon. So if you had maybe a tea time planned, I know you probably don't in this weather, but if you did, yeah, you'll have an excuse for those slices out there because it's going to be windy, all right? As that system continues to move out of the area, we'll see a few lingering flurries into the mountains out west Sunday evening, but for the most part, clearing up rather quickly, making for a chillier day tomorrow. Not crazy cold though. We're looking at the 50s into eastern Colorado, mid 60s into the foothill, or excuse me, mid 40s into the foothills, 46 degrees into Pueblo, 42 into the Springs, and right at about 32 into Salida, and a few teens there into the high country. But check out the next 7 days. Bit of a roller coaster ride, if you will. First day out here, 42 degrees. Again, Sunday, flurries moving throughout the area. Again, not very heavy, very light and sporadic. And then we're looking at the 60s or near 60-degree temperatures to follow. Teens again for your overnight lows. Those overnight lows will climb back up to the 30s once that system moves around. Into the Pueblo region, here's how things look. Again, 46 degrees for your Sunday. Monday right now looks to be the coldest day out of the next 7. But then look at those temperatures by Wednesday and Thursday. 61 degrees with the high 20s. For overnight lows. Jonathan's doing a little dance for this nice warm weather coming around. If only we could follow him with the camera. We would all know what goes on behind the scenes. Canyon City there, as you notice, climbing up to about 60 degrees. And then 47 by Wednesday into Teller County, and 50 with, again, 20s for your overnight lows. But Monday's going to be the chilly one, but as long as we can get past Monday, we got a pretty darn nice week to follow. And again, any flurries we do see down here into the valley is, for the most part, just going to be very light, kind of that self-shoveling snow that just broom off the car or pretty much just doesn't really stick. It's just going to blow right along with the wind. So nothing to get too terribly excited about. Again, just a light dusting up in the